It's good to be with you again. I thank you for the privilege of coming to your home, your office, wherever it is that you have this computer connection so that we can be together. I think of it as a special opportunity, and I hope you enjoy the visit as much as I do. I want to tell you that a new word has come into our vocabulary in the last year or two or three. It's an old word, actually, and everybody knows it, but now it has a new definition. I suspect that you'll find it in the very latest dictionaries, in the definitions, but if your dictionary is as old as mine, it won't have this definition anywhere under the title of green. Green is a color, but green is now also a way of life. We're talking, that is, about the way we now understand that we should do what we can to save the natural resources of our planet, to do what we can to keep the planet green. I have to tell you that I'm enjoying this in a particular way, the way someone like me would enjoy it, I guess, in that I think at last the world is catching up with me. Because so many of the things we talk about today as to how we should treat our planet have always been a conviction with me, and they've been a conviction with me not because I'm more righteous than other people, I'd hardly dare claim that, but simply because I grew up during the Great Depression. And so things that now we have to be encouraged to do because we owe it to our planet, not to waste, not to keep adding to the trash. I'm doing what I've always done in so many instances, though I could do it better. I'm doing what I was taught to do because I grew up when times were hard, and so we didn't waste anything. I'm always impressed with the fact that I seem to have, or we seem to have at our house, a smaller amount of trash to take out, but that's partly because, yes, we are a bit more careful about how much we buy and therefore how much we throw away. It's an astonishing thing, you see, the way we've been conditioned, all of us, to be part of a throwaway society. So often, in fact, when something goes wrong with any appliance, we're told immediately there's no use trying to repair it. It'll cost more to repair it than to get a new one. There was a time when we counted on the handyman who could take care of the vacuum cleaner, the refrigerator, the washer, whatever, to say nothing of computers and all of the rest. Now, more and more, we're told quite quickly it will be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, it might be cheaper to buy a new one, but it's hard on the natural resources. We're piling up more garbage in our world. I wonder sometimes where we'll ever have room enough for all the trash that we seem to be accumulating because we keep on buying. I pondered it the other day when I entered the entryway of someone's home where there were several children and discovered numbers of shoes at the door because in that family, the children take off their shoes when they come in and put on some other shoes while they're in the house. And I noted that the shoes they were taking off were shoes that were special not only for playing out of doors, but for the season of playing out of doors. And forgive me, I remembered then that in my own childhood, I had one pair of shoes. Now I'm sounding like an old fuddy-duddy, I know. One pair of shoes, and in the summertime, in your early teens still, you went barefoot. Not simply because you liked the barefoot, but because you were trying to save. Well, I think it would do us good to start asking ourselves, with every new purchase we want to make, do I really need this, or am I simply following this course of a society that says, buy it, buy it? I think of a time not too many years ago when I preached at a camp meeting in Tennessee where there was not any running water in the preacher's cabin, or in most of the cabins for that matter. Therefore, you went down the hill about a block, I would suppose, filled a pail with water, brought it back and had it there to brush your teeth, to shave, to wash your hands, and so forth. I want to tell you, I used water more carefully that week. It was surprising how little water it took to wash my hands or to brush my teeth or to shave when I couldn't turn on a spigot and have it running freely. Maybe that was a way I should live all of the time, to save the water, to save the planet, to learn what it means by the new definition of that word green. It's a Christian thing to do because God trusted this planet to us. Let's keep it green. God bless you. That's what I'm thinking about today. I'll see you again.